So today is the second day of San Francisco Beer Week. This is kind of an unplanned trip. Right now we're in Bakersfield, California, which by the way is, I don't know, it's alright. It's the home of the band Korn, which is a fun fact. We're in Bakersfield right now, heading up to San Francisco. It's Saturday, it's the 10th of February, and like I said, it's the second day of San Francisco Beer Week. I've never been to San Francisco Beer Week, and I didn't really plan on going to it today. But turns out we're going there. My motivation was to visit, man, my glasses are fogging up, to visit Almanac Beer Company's new brewery in Alameda. I think on Thursday decided at the last minute that I wanted to go see my friend Jesse and his new brewery. So I hit up my girlfriend, asked her if she wanted to go. She said yes. We booked a hotel room in Bakersfield, drove up last night, Friday night, got here around 9 o'clock, and now we are leaving to go to San Francisco. So like I said, I called to see if Jesse was gonna actually be at the brewery on Saturday, and he said, yeah, I'll be here. And then I went online only to find out that it was San Francisco Beer Week. So everything kind of works out. We're only gonna be there for Saturday. We're not staying for the entire weekend. We're leaving on Sunday morning. And then Monday is the Pointy Fights Cancer Charity Raffle for Beachwood Barbecue, which you should watch at 4brewers.com. So yeah, we're gonna go visit Jesse's new brewery. So let's go. We are making our first stop, 21st Amendment in San Leandro. Their new huge brewery and tasting room, which should be pretty cool. 21st Amendment is one of my favorite breweries. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. First stop of the day, we finally made it to San Francisco. San Leandro, actually. Just, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes from San Francisco proper. We're at 21st Amendment Brewery. You can see all the cans behind me. This place is huge. Like, there's so much unused space here. It's kind of insane, but they have like these walls of cans. It's pretty awesome. I had two beers here. We're leaving right now. I had Blah Blah Blah, their IPA, and then they made a Vienna lager called Negra Modelo, which was great. And we had a veggie burrito from their food truck that it's branded with a bunch of 21A stickers and stuff. It looks like it's their food truck, but I'm not really sure what the deal is with it, but they have great Mexican food. So 21A, worth a visit. Check it out. So Yvonne and I made it to Almanac Beer Company in Alameda at their new brewing facility, and it is incredible. Like, no exaggeration, no hype. This place is gorgeous. There are barrels upon barrels of beer everywhere. There are brand new fooders that haven't even been used yet. There are fooders from wineries that are still fresh. Like, they have a Chardonnay barrel that still has this fresh Chardonnay wood aroma that's just incredible. Like Jesse, he opened the manway for one of the fooders for me, and I wanted to crawl inside there and just hang out for 15 minutes because it smelled so amazing. I wanted to live in that fooder. But the brewery itself, it's amazing. They have a maltster next door, and their name escapes me right now, but we're going there because apparently they have beers on tap too, which is pretty awesome. And from what Jesse tells me, they have a tasting room that overlooks the area where they germinate the malt, and it's really cool to see. So Almanac is inside of an old, I think it's a Navy It's not a hangar, but where Almanac is, it's like a storage area for the Navy back in the day. I think he said 1942. I could be wrong on that, but it's an old building. It's an historical building at this point. But one side of it was dry storage, and the other side of it, where the maltster is, was an actual hangar. The amount of work they've put into this space is just incredible. I mean, it's just an awesome place to be in. And like, to make beer in a location like this that has all this history and significance and this beauty is just incredible. The location is great. They're like 20 minutes from Cellar Maker. They're in a really, really cool area around a lot of great breweries. If you're ever in the Alameda, San Francisco area, you need to come to Almanac. Like, it's just great. I mean, they're making not only their barrel-aged sour stuff, they're doing fresh IPA stuff, hazy IPA stuff. They're hitting all the marks, like, and they're doing a good job. Their IPA that they have on tap right now is the first beer out of the tank, and it's just hitting. Like, it's really good. So, yeah, check it out. So today is Sunday, and we are now leaving San Francisco, Oakland area. Right now, we are getting ready to go to Beer Revolution in Oakland. This is my first time going to Beer Revolution. It's a spot that I've heard of quite a bit from other beer geeks when they come down to SoCal, telling me I need to go here when I'm in the area. So we're here and we're gonna go. I'm not sure what we're doing after that. I do know on the way home, we're gonna stop by the Apple Park Campus Visitor Center. And I'm gonna buy myself a $50 t-shirt. So, yep. See ya. All right, so quick recap of my little trip to the Bay Area that I took with my girlfriend Yvonne. Where I last left you, I was going to Beer Revolution in Oakland, California, and we got there. They opened at noon. I had two major issues at Beer Revolution. First one was nothing that they did wrong. They had 40 taps, I think, of Sierra Nevada beer on tap. They had a Sierra Nevada tap takeover the night before, and they had residuals on Sunday, which is the day we went. I have no problem with Sierra Nevada. I love Sierra Nevada. Like, I have no reason to hate them at all, or their beer. Their beer is great. But I went there hoping to have more variety as far as other breweries, maybe more Bay Area breweries or you know, stuff like that. They're a really beer geeky kind of place. And it's cool that they had so many different Sierra Nevada beers, but I didn't want to drink any of them. So that's fine. They did have Devil's Teeth from Modern Times. They had it on nitro with vanilla and strawberry, and then they had another variant. I got the vanilla and strawberry. That's the first beer I ordered. And while I was letting the nitro do its thing with the bubbles and the CO2 and all that, I noticed that it had chunks of something in it, and I couldn't quite explain what it was. So I took it up to the bar and I said, hey, this beer has literal chunks in it. Like, I took a sip and it was almost like Ovaltine, where you take Ovaltine, you put it in milk or whatever, and you stir it up, and you can kind of taste the dry parts that didn't quite get mixed up in the milk. It's kind of like what it was. And the guy said something about lactose and how the lactose is separating, and it just didn't make any sense what was happening, but it was chunky. So gave that back, got a Schwartz beer, and then we left. So we were there for maybe 15 minutes. I'm not totally dismissing Beer Revolution, but I don't know if I'm excited to ever go back there again, but we'll see. So overall, the trip was great. I definitely want to go back. We were there during San Francisco Beer Week. We didn't really go to any Beer Week events, and when we did go to Almanac, it was really, really busy. So I'd like to go back and actually drink more beers at Almanac when they're not busy, which it's great that they're busy. Like, obviously I want a brewery to, you know, be busy and have business coming in. But I had one IPA that Jesse gave me, and that's about it. So another thing I didn't mention is later that night, we went to Temesco Brewing, which was recommended to us by Jesse. He said that they have like a Saved by the Bell kind of the Max kind of restaurant vibe. But the beers were really, really good. Everything was pretty low ABV also. I think the biggest beer they had was a stout that was maybe 6 or 7, I don't know, something like that. They had a Pilsner on that was really good. It was like Fruity Pebbles almost. It was a little on the hoppy side for a Pilsner, but it was still really clean, really well made, refreshing, really, really good. And they also had a porter on, and they also had cans for sale. So I picked up a 4-pack of the Pilsner and a 4-pack of the porter, and we're gonna be doing that on 4 Brewers coming up in March. But they were really good, so I recommend Temescal Brewing. They're in a part of Oakland where there's like a lot of good restaurants. We got some vegan Chinese food on the way back to our hotel when we left there, and it was pretty awesome. Overall, it was a great trip. I want to go back very, very soon, dedicate more time to exploring the smaller, lesser known breweries in the area. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. I don't know. Bye.